Good morning, everyone. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Daisy, and I am from Tax Administration University of Indonesia. In this lovely morning, I would like to thank for the opportunity that has been given to me to present my presentation with the title Five Types of Income Tax to be Known. The hardest thing in the world to understand is the income tax, Albert Einstein. And there will be a question and answer section after presentation, and my presentation will be present about 5 main points. That is, what is a tax? Why are the tax is important for our country? What's the income tax? Income tax Article 21, Article 22, Article 23, Article 26, and final income tax. First, let me describe what is a tax. Many versions can describe definition about tax, such as first, John Marshall. John Marshall said, "The power to tax is the power to destroy." Next, Oliver Wendell Holmes said, "Tax are the price we pay for civilization." Another from Henry Carter Adams. Henry Carter Adams said, "Tax is a contribution from citizens to support of the state." And then Professor Dr. P.G.A. Adriani said, "Tax are citizens thus do domestic cash under legislation which can be enforced with no direct counter-achievement, services that can be performed, and they are used to pay public expense in conjunction with state's duty to run the government." After that, Professor Dr. Rahmat Sumitro said, "Tax are the transfer of wealth from the public to the treasury to pay for its regular expense and credit to the public for public investment." And then after that, and the next session is why our tax is important for our country. Mostly, many people have a question: why should we have to pay the tax? And why are the tax is important? Tax is a vital source of revenue for most governments, enabling them to fund essential services and infrastructure as well for their citizens. Of course, revenue will not automatically be used for such social goods, but when government get revenue for tax, citizens are in a far stronger position to exert pressure that it be spent on the services to which they are entitled. Let's see. For the example, I have one picture can be described about why are the tax is important for our country. As you can see, according according to data from Ministry of Finance on State Budget 2019 said 20 to 5% revenue is from tax. Wow! It is the answer from the question why our tax is important to our country. And now I'd like to move on to the next session. What is income tax? Income tax is tax levied on the earning to company and individual are referred to as income tax. Earnings subject to income tax can come from diverse sources, including wage, salary, dividend, interest, royalty, rent subling, rent. Next, I would like to move on to Article 23 Income Tax. Certain types of income paid or payable to resident taxpayer are subject to Article 23 income tax at a rate of either 15% or 2% of the gross amount. Article 23 income tax is due at rate 15% of the gross amount such as dividend, interest, including premiums, discount, and loan guarantee fees, royalty, price, and worth. Article 23 income tax is due at a rate of 2% of the goods amount on the fees such as rental of asset other than land and building, compensation with respect to technical services, management services, consultation services, and other services. Expect those have been withheld of income tax referred to Article 21. Okay, okay. Next session, I will describe about Article 26 income tax. Resident taxpayer, organization, and representative of foreign company are required to withhold tax at a rate of 20% to non-resident. The object of Article 26 income tax such as dividend, interest including premium, discount and guarantee fee, royalty, rent, and payment for the use of asset, fee for service, work, and activities, price and award, pension, and any other periodic payment, swap premium, and other hedging transaction, gain from debt write-off, and after-tax profit of a branch or PE, permanent establishment. And the next session is Article Final Income Tax. What is Article 2, 4.2 Final Income Tax? Final Income Tax. What is it? The object from final income tax is rental of land and or building. Tax rate is 10% process from transfer of land and building right to 5% fee for construction work performance, 2 or 3 or 4% fee for construction work planning, 4 or 6% fee for construction work supervision, interest on time or saving deposit, and on Bank Indonesia certificate (SBI), other than that payable to bank operation in Indonesia and to government approved pension fund, interest on bond, and other than that payable to bank operation in Indonesian government-approved pension fund process from sale on Indonesian Stock Exchange. To use this rate, founder shareholders must pay tax at 0.5% of the market price of their share upon listing. Otherwise, gain on subsequent sales are taxed under normal rules, and you can and we have to know these income tax are final and not believable like the other income tax we discussed above. And that's complete my presentation. Let me just run over the key point again. That is, what is a tax? Why are the tax is important to our country? What's the income tax? Article 21 income tax, Article 22 income tax, Article 23 income tax, Article 26 income tax, and final income tax. In conclusion, that is a five type of income tax to be known. So I would suggest that we have to pay tax because it's important to build our country. And finally, I hope you will have a new insight from my presentation, and thank you for your attention.